Hi everyone, it's Diane Evans with StampingWithDiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So welcome to my YouTube. Make sure that you're subscribed down below here. Hit that bell and you'll get notified immediately. I do apologize for being late. For some reason it wasn't connecting to my Facebook page. I know it's not connecting to my Facebook group, but that we're just not even going to worry about it, and we're not even going to go down there. What I might start doing is posting the videos right to my group so that you have the option of being able to go in there and see it for over 30 days. So welcome to card sketch number 261. I have to tell you, I am exhausted. I just finished spending the last 3 days on a virtual memory keeping launch, and I can't even remember, virtual launch memory keeping. It was absolutely amazing. So if it's something that you looked at, it really is, it's well worth it. I know it is a pricey sort of concept, but I ended up doing 11 two-page layouts. It was 8:30 my time last night, and I just couldn't go on any longer. Plus, my puppy was starving for attention. So anyways, I can't wait. I'm going to finish the one up today, and then we're going to go and I'm going to start getting some pictures in there. I'm very, very excited about using this new memory keeping, and so excited that I'm actually going to start doing a scrapbooking class in my local studio here, and I'll be doing that starting next month. I actually had a class with some of my teammates and it worked out okay. Awesome. So what can I say? Card sketch number 261. Hello, Felicia. Remember that this is part of a live presentation, so if you don't like me talking with different people, I just have to apologize right now. I do talk with them. I don't do a lot of chit chat. But I truly appreciate anybody that does come on here. It's because of you guys and the people that watch on a replay. Now, I do have a pesky fly in my room, and if you do hear my puppy going after it, it's because I've kind of got her that's her job. She has to, that's her job. Anyways, hello, Sharon. Awesome. All right, so let's go and... Hello, Kay from the Netherlands. Oh my goodness, you are a trooper. And hello, Laura. I must say, really, that virtual thing was amazing. Like I say, it was pricey, but when you figure that you have 12 two-page layouts when you're finished it, plus all the tips that you get and everything else, it's just unreal. Anyways, all right, so let's get going on card sketch number 261. So let's pop on down to my desktop. Decided to go with a really easy sort of one today. I thought that, you know, we go easy, hard, easy, hard. We're going to be using a lot of circle punches. Sorry, I have to get this out of the way. A lot of some circle punches. I might even use one that's retired, but there's no reason why you can't use dies and punches and everything else. Circle punches to me are the most amazing ones going. All right, so fairly easy. Always when I do, and somebody asks me to put this up close, I do have this going on my page and on my group at 10:45 p.m., so which is quarter to the hour from here. And it has the measurements on it. Remember, my regular card base is my finished card base, so you can just go from there. Very, very easy one this week. So I went and I gave this away to one of my team members for part of a thing that I do with my team, and it is an amazing bundle. I know it doesn't look like much. If you're into memory keeping, or if you're into just some different type things, like I think this is great for just a note. I think you can do some excellent different things with it. I think for little tiny books they'd be amazing as well, but I want to show you these dies. This cuts out like a notebook type die, and on here is there's lines. So I guess if you're into memory keeping and that sort of stuff, you can go ahead and do this. But I went and I did it on to this and see how it is a book. I got a really cute idea that I can't wait to see how it works on here. But I will give a tip if you are wanting to do this with some lining on it and everything else, is stamp this first. So stamp it first, then go ahead and cut it out, because to line up these lines so that they're straight is really hard for me. So like I say, I stamped it first. So we have that. So when I go on here, this is the piece that goes right there. It's using this. Now, it also has some really neat things. It's got a clip. It's got like a bulldog dog clip that you have for stationery. If you have somebody that's really into office, I know there's people that are really into office supplies and everything else. This is pretty cool. A lot of arrows, hearts. This is part of the bulldog clip. And then these things are like paper clips, and they work amazing. So like I say, quite a small bundle, a rather inexpensive bundle too as well, but it's fun. All right, so then we have that, and then we have, I went and I said 4 to 5 various shaped circles. It depends. To me, this worked with 4 on here. I know I always say go with uneven numbers, but it works because really there's 3, 4, 5. So it depends how your eye is. So 7 in the Netherlands. I can't believe how many of my friends are getting there. I know my son and daughter-in-law did a very quick trip to Amsterdam, but not to stay in Amsterdam. It was a layover. I guess a lot of the layovers are in Amsterdam. I love that city. I love Holland, or not Holland, the Netherlands. I really think that you have such a brilliant country, and they're so organized. Okay, so I'm using this one that probably wasn't on your radar. It wasn't on my radar, but I am so glad that I replaced the one that I gave away. So Laura, you're lucky that you've got this one. You could actually do this whole sketch just by doing it. Hello, Pam. And Marjorie, hello, hello. Marjorie, you say that you're just down the street and around the, oh yes, yes. Being at the Hamlets, you got her. All right, so another one that really probably isn't on your radar are these Sunshine Vibes. It goes along with the boho suite. And I want to show you this one as well, because honestly, this is another, I would say, a hidden gem. And I'm going to probably start using it more and more, because I really think it is this. It has these beautiful dies here. Haven't used those too much. It's this paper that I've used. This I did a fancy fold card for a group that I can sell a subscription for, where you see different designer series paper from the annual catalog, and then you get all these fancy folds, so they're kind of cool too. But this paper is so much fun. But just take a look at them. And if you like that cloud cover, and if you like this Secret Sea, this definitely is the one. This doesn't use the Darling Duckling. It's actually the Daffodil Delight. So I think that's why I'm really good with this. But look at this. And I am a Cajun Craze person. I really like Cajun Craze. It's still hot in St. Louis, Leona. Well, I can sympathize with that. But you know what? We've had really nice cool weather. So, which is kind of unusual for us, but we have lots and lots of wildfires going on around here. So anyways, so we're going to use that one as well as this Just a Note one. So, all right, so let's get going on this. So I decided to use some cloud cover as the base. Such a pretty color. My In Color class is, they're using the Darling Duckling this month, and then we're on to the pretty colors. We're on to Cloud Cover and Strawberry Slush. So that's a good thing as well. All right, so this is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, and I'm going to fold into the mountain, and let's just get a really good score line there. We're going to have to excuse the puppy because I don't know what's with her. So But we do have a spray bottle. She is actually very good. She's getting much better with the barking. All right, so then the second layer is 3 3/4 by 5. So this is where I pulled in that boho designer series paper, and look at that. This can be a masculine card. It could be, we could use this side too. That would be kind of a fun side to use. I'm going to use this side though. And I'm not using really any string or anything like that, so we're going to go from there. Now I know I used to say I was a real glue person, but I'm getting so used to using this seal from the memory keeping that it's kind of it's like a natural for me just to go ahead. The one thing I always say about seal is you don't have to run it all the way down, but you could, because card makers usually do. Memory keepers don't. But when you get it on there, make sure you burnish it. All right, and then I have a piece for the inside, which is the 3 3/4 by 5. Now you can see where I just cut this piece, and we're just going to put it across there. Clean, simple, right? So now, do I want to pop that up? No, we're going to pop up the circles instead. So let's go ahead and put this on. And it's interesting because during this thing we learned different things, like I can't remember what they called it, equal spacing and everything else. So I've got this spaced evenly there, and then I've got this going down here like that. All right, so then with the circles, I just went ahead and grabbed my designer series paper, and I punched out a bunch of different circles here. So I used 1 3/4 one, 1 7/8. That's a new punch size, the 1 7/8, which is kind of fun. And I think I've got a 1 3/4 inch punch here. Now check these paper clips. Do they not look like a paper clip? And I did those out of silver foil. So we're going to be using those. I've got a bunch of these different, like I say, it's just from this paper here. Now another thing that you can turn around and do, say if you had like a regular size, and I'll just quickly show you this. So I have, and I just grabbed this off the table. This is done from the Stylish Shapes. So I could come in here and I could use some of these different accents to go on here. And like I say, after yesterday, I think a lot of different things are going to be coming to light from that thing. It was just absolutely amazing. But I must say, I do have such creative clutter. Oh my goodness, it's unbelievable. So we could go here, I could turn around and I could use some cloud cover. I could use some Secret Sea. I'm going to use some Secret Sea, and I'm just going to come in with this, and you can see how you can decorate your own circles. So let's just go here. These look like little hearts, but I don't think they are. Just like that, and you can create your own circle, and it kind of gives a different kind of look with that. Some people said to also start from the inside when you've got this kind of a look. Let's see if I can get that where it's gonna look okay. But yeah, it's kind of fun to do your own designs on these circles. Now, when we did one particular design, and I'm going to be posting those on my thing, but see how you can just go there and make your own design, and that's kind of cool too. All right, and you could do it in any color, that sort of stuff too. All right, let's clean these off because I can see me getting a whole big mess going, and Lord knows I do not need more of a mess. So I'm just going to put that on there. All right, so But I went and I've got, see, I've got this one that goes, can go up there like that. This is from one of the sides. This and this. So I'm just going to put those, you can see they're kind of like that. But I want to put a sentiment on here. So I'm going to grab this stamp set. And I like this Sending Good Vibes. This could be anything, like you're thinking of somebody, they're going through a bit of a life change or something like that. So it's kind of nice to be able to send something like that to them. Hello, Evelyn. Germany. So you must be at around after 7 over in Germany as well. Evelyn, are you a demonstrator? Thanks, Sharon. So I'm just going to go in here and we're just going to stamp this like this. And that was stamped with the Secret C. So there we go there. Now, I also learned something, different things yesterday. So we are going to go in. This boho also has, it has these gems on it, and they are from this suite. So let's go ahead and, oh, that's already down. All right, so I'm going to just put this one down, and then we're going to start popping up those other ones. It's nice having that splash of yellow. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna put this one down as well. Are you going to on stage? Because if you are, myself and 2 team members and another friend from Australia are all going to Cologne next year. Excited. And then I get to meet you personally. That would be so cool. All right, then I'm just going to put some dimensionals on here. I know that was a bit of overkill. Let's see. I can bring that down off of there. And then I'm also going to pop this one up as well. There we go. Now, I still think that we need some, it's so funny because after doing that thing yesterday, I can think of other stamp sets that we used. All right, so I'm just going to come in and let's just go and put this clip right down there. That kind of just makes it, sets it off a little bit. Now this would be best to be put on with glue. So I'll come in with my glue. Ah, very nice. Well, I hope I can meet you there. That would be so cool. I know when we were in Australia last year, met a lot of people that watch online. Mary, are you going? Because it's all so close for you guys. It's amazing. Our countries are so big. I mean, I haven't even been to the other side of Canada yet. So just going to stick that down there. That just kind of gives us a bit. Yes, very cool. Now I always say to everybody, reach out to me when I'm there. And I know my team would really, really love it as well. So what I thought I could even do is even put this onto this side here. No, I'm going to do it this way. And I'm just actually, we're going to put that onto the inside. Okay, so we've got that going. And then we definitely need some gems on here. Now I'm going to pull in the cloud cover from there. Ah, okay, good. Oh, you're not going to Cologne. Okay. Yeah, it's the best way for me to do a holiday, right? All right, so we have some big ones and some little ones. So let's just go with a big one here. And one there. And another one right here. Simple, simple. Easy peasy. Right? And there's the card sketch. How simple is that? So let's go ahead and put this on the inside. Do we want to put something a little bit on the, I don't know what that would look like. Let's try this, that little one that's there that I used earlier. And I don't think I'm gonna, I'll do it in the Secret Sea. I think I'll do it in the cloud cover. Now I happen to have a big stamp pad with the cloud cover. They were available to demonstrators, but they weren't guaranteed. So that's why, yeah, like I say, I'm not going to worry about. Oops, now we need our seal. Just going to put that like that. Let's go ahead and put this in here. Now, one thing I did learn with this seal, thank you. The one thing I did learn from the seal, using the seal, is that at least you can move it up. Once you use your liquid glue and it's stuck, you have a bit of wiggle room to begin with. But once it's stuck, forget it. We don't have a chance. Thank you. Simple, easy. And sometimes simple and easy are the best. But see how that just, that's our sketch. And we've used some different things. You know, if it, like I think on here too, that there's this, there's this. You know, you could have done, I think this would be cool. I want to show you this. I thought this would be really kind of neat if you're sitting there and it's actually Daffodil Delight that we have here. Oops, Daffodil Delight. I just want to show you this. Look at my, so you could do this and, oops, that's not going to show up very well. So we could have done some of this stamping on here, and then you can turn around and take your embellishments. Yes, very simple. Thank you. You guys are so kind. Remember, if you do need anything and you live in Canada, see how that would work so pretty on here? Let's take a look. I think that'd be really cute. Or the smaller one. So I might as well use up one of the smaller ones as well, just to show this. But see how fun that is with the bursts of sunshine and then having those spots in there too. Anyways. All right, so if you need any of those supplies and you live in Canada, just reach out or you can connect. There is a link below to the online store. And what have I got going? I have, I finally got all my orders in. Oh, that was, anyways, long story short, I waited from 19 days to get something. So there you go. All right, so there we go. Using Just a Note and the Sunshine Vibes. Remember that if you did like this, to go and give me the thumbs up, share my video. I really do appreciate it. And join in the challenge. Make this card, put it on my group. Really do appreciate it. I think you'll be surprised at how people support you in my group. And yeah, and if you have any questions at all, please do reach out. I do have Sip and Stamp tonight. So if you want to join, bring your own project and we just chit chat and do all that sort of stuff. And I know that's going to be late for my European friends. And then, let's see, also I will be live at noon Pacific time on Monday with a fancy fold or a 3D project. Might be a 3D project. There's something I kind of want to get done. And I've been working on my 12 weeks of Christmas, so I've been getting a lot of that sort of stuff done as well. And I have something else that I've got that I'm kind of working on and I'm very, very excited about. Anyways, you guys, remember to crate because it's great for the soul, and we will see you at noon on Monday right here. Same channel. Bye for now.